Hey, so the community that I made, Chicago Anime Hangouts, when I first moved to the city has crossed 1,000 members. I'm so excited to be able to share that. As when I started in the city, I just have like a handful of friends, or I'd say it's like I don't want to discount the friends that I had. It's more that I value quality over quantity, but I wanted to form and create a friend circle for myself and be able to do that. But in the past 9 months, I've been able to grow and cultivate a little community and little circle that's grown to about like 1,000 people now. And it's really cool to be able to be a part of that and help people sort of like form their own friend groups and their meet other people who might have similar interests. And honestly, this sounds like just me glazing over just like accomplishments. And I want it to be more than that in terms of productive conversation. But I just wanted to celebrate that and be able to share that in terms of things. As I think for that, it's that I had to be just like always on being more like introverted side of things, just be like logistics wise, welcoming new people, introduce them to other people, and I'd say just like set expectations of like what we're up to or like what we're trying to do like one way or another, and just try to make people like engage just in terms of like, oh, what show are you watching, or like more like open-ended ones as well, just like what world would you want to be isekai'd into, or just like throw some random ones here and there. As I remember in like my initial ones when I was still hosting, or like my debut one, I did not know what I was really doing. I say that in terms of like I had hosted before in college, in terms of like what college looks like is that you can bring speakers, you can host workshops, you can do everything really in terms of like using their facilities, and say ranging from things like stream different things or otherwise. But I think it's that I was more focused on like more pre-professional bets and not as much like social or like other dynamics, at least. Like I still like had a social life, don't get me wrong, but it's that I wanted to translate that into like moving to a new city where you didn't really know anyone in terms of things. And I think just reflecting on that, it's been really fun to be able to do everything from a citywide scavenger hunt to a book club that meets like monthly and just show people just like what you might be reading, what you might be browsing, or just like looking at otherwise. And I'd say it's just like the limits to that are sort of endless. Like later today, I'm hosting a swap meet, and what that looks like is just like a bunch of stuff that you might not need anymore, and just trading that out for others people stuff that they might not need. I'd say what I'm most proud of is that we've been able to make 10% of our events at this time more volunteering or service based. And what that looks like is volunteering with, say, the Chicago Marathon or the Chinese Mutual Aid Association, in addition to Nourishing Hope and other service related organizations through the city. And it's been really awesome to be able to do that. I hope I'm still able to do this and keep my bandwidth in terms of things, as I say it's been like sort of a like weekly, bi-weekly commitment, and we're trying to taper it down with like how we go about it. But I'd say it's been really fun, as long as it's more like rejuvenating versus more draining, then I'll like keep at it and keep doing things as a whole. I'd say for this it's just like also for things, I'd say for what this looks like is that it's been really fun community building and being able to connect other people to others in terms of things and what that might look like, and just being able to see the friendships that form from there. Because I speak from this, I'd say just having experiences like not as good feelings in terms of like the loneliness and different things when, say, moving to a new city, or say like being in the presence of others but not feeling as good. But I'm glad to have been able to just help people out when I can, and just have a fun time and be able to sort of just meet new people, have a good time, and have a lot more memories made along the way. I think that's the end of this rambling, but if you tuned in for this far, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Oh, oh my god. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to be awesome.